Hi everyone, I'm Criselda. I've been an ESL teacher for more than 5 years now. I also do have a business. It's a co-working space, and most of my staffs are ESL teachers. So for this presentation, I'll be showing you, or I'll be sharing you how to be an effective online English teacher. So let's get started. Okay, and for the first one, you have to be techie. So you must know the basic parts of computers and troubleshooting. Must know how to use the platform program and do not panic if there's an issue. So it may happen, but make sure that you solve them well. Number two is be punctual and consistently available. So you have to set a schedule where there are more students. Like in China, the peak hours from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Always be at least 30 minutes prepared before the class. Set an alarm, avoid any absences and late, and manage your class time well. So for usual platforms, they do have 25 minutes per class. So make sure that you conducted all the necessary lessons that are in the material. But it's much better if you're going to finish the whole material for that whole 25 minutes. Number three is approach each class with an open mind. Make every class fun and engaging. Like you can do print rewards like this. This is a secondary reward that you can give to the student. Take time to check your recorded lesson and give feedback to yourself. And if you are not satisfied with the feedback that you're having, ask others for feedback, like your co-workers or friends, and accept the students' feedback and try to do better on the next class. Because if you're going to be an online teacher for as a beginner, you could have more bad feedback than good feedback. So make sure that you practice those bad feedback that you'll be having. Okay, so effective teachers simplify things. Okay, simplifying complex instructions or concepts save time. Okay, like if your students are in level 0, so instead of saying circle the picture, okay, you can just do this and say circle. Because those level 0 don't have any background on learning English. So you're also reducing teacher talk time in favor of the student talk time. Effective ESL teachers can use appropriate language for student levels to facilitate understanding. Okay, so if our students are adults, make sure that you give them higher vocabularies. But if your students are kids, so make sure that you give them words based on their levels. Okay, and do not talk too much. They provide a student with more opportunities to speak and more feedback and confidence building. Okay, so we do have the rule of 70-30. 70% talk time is for the student and 30 is for you. Okay, that's the ratio. But sometimes it depends on the level. So for example, if your students are level 0, you have to give 50-50 because they do not know how to use English well. But at the same time, you have to limit your words. Okay, so just make sure that you don't provide 50% or higher talk time. Okay, number 6 is see the students as customers. So sometimes we may forget that our students are just the students, but they are our customers. They pay our wages. So make sure that you give them what they are paying for. So consider that once in a while to motivate you toward greater customer service. Okay, so as a teacher, you have to provide also a good customer service to your students. Number 7 is provide effective feedback. So providing effective feedback helps your students to practice more. We do have the sandwich method. That's the positive, negative, and positive. Okay, so per positive, yes, give approach like, oh, thank you for attending the class today. You did well. Negative. However, you have to improve on this sentence pattern. Positive. By improving that, you can practice this sentence pattern by reading English books or talking to your friends. Okay, so you can do the sandwich method so that you could provide an effective feedback to your students and they won't feel demotivated if you're going to put more negative feedback. Okay, so next is avoid distractions. Focus on class. Avoid using your phone or any gadgets. Okay, avoid social media while on class. Okay, and avoid chatting to your friends. Okay, so um, make sure that your devices are not around you, your phone, your tablet. Okay, just focus on class because your students, the parents paid your classes, so they pay your time in that current class. Avoid dead air. Okay, make every seconds count. Okay, they paid for the whole, for example, 25 minutes of the class. So you have to make every second count. Do not pause on talking while you are switching pages or fixing things that can lead to students' confusion. Like, oh, what is the teacher doing? Okay. So yeah, you could ask the student questions first, or have them provide any answers to your questions while fixing things up. Like if there's any issues, hold on, give me a moment. You can say those. Avoid dead air. And the last is the most important one is never stop learning and be teachable. Attend free training provided by your platform, like in 51 Talk. They do provide free training, lots of free training, so you could attend those. Okay, enroll in English courses. Even though that you are an online English teacher, it doesn't mean that you are already a fluent or consider as native English teacher. So, for you to be more effective, so make sure that you continue learning English. All right, it doesn't mean that your students are in level 0 to level 3, and you use simple vocabularies. It doesn't mean that you stick to that. So, be an online English certified. So we do have TESOL, TFL, TYL. Those certificates could help you improve, and at the same time, you can um, be more certified when applying to other ESL companies or to higher, or I mean, to bigger ESL companies that we have in this industry. Okay, and yeah, that's all for this presentation. So I hope that you learn a lot on how to be an effective ESL teachers. I know there are more, but these are the summarized topics that I have. All right, thank you so much and have a great day.